Wow. Didn't think we'd ever come here. Hello, everyone. My name is Raptor. Welcome to Raptor Roll, and today we're going to be playing Holocure. So if you don't know what this game is, if you've ever heard of Vampire Survivors, this is a Vampire Survivors fan game. However, it specifically is catering towards fans of the Hololive VTuber community, but also just the VTuber community in general. But specifically includes characters from Hololive English, with Myth, Council, Hope, including some Japanese members. It's very cool. It's a fan-made game, and it's, spoilers, in certain ways better than Vampire Survivors. I haven't played Vampire Survivors in a long time, but I really like this game, and I wanted something fun and easy to capture, so it might as well do, and it gives me a chance to talk about some of the stuff I love. So I'm just going to be blunt out there and say it. We're going to go till I get Fauna. She's my girl. I love Fauna. When we get Fauna, the video is over. So this might be a one-shot, or it might be a multi 50-plus minute stream. So here we go. So yeah, this is the game. It is very similar to, obviously, Vampire Survivors. All you have to do is just not die. The major difference is, obviously, instead of playing as Castlevania fan characters, we're playing as the VTubers. So here's the thing, right? I have a couple of friends, right? And most of them like VTubers. One in particular does not. Nothing wrong with that. You're entitled to your own opinions. I've always taken the stance, I've tried to at the very least be better about it in my mature point of view compared to my adolescence. In my late teen, early, like right before I hit 20, I was definitely the kind of guy where it's like, oh, if I don't like something, it's bad, and I need to make sure everyone knows it's bad. And it's definitely not an incorrect, I guess, like place to be, because obviously if you don't like something, there's a reason for it, even if that reason is something as simple as it's just not your taste, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with disliking something just because you don't vibe with it. That's not that's not what you consider to be fun or enjoyable. There's nothing wrong with that. I've tried to be better about it in my adolescence, not my adolescence, and again, my maturity compared to my adolescence. So I'm in my mid-20s now. So I'm trying to obviously be a lot better about that for not only myself, but also the people who might watch this channel and might watch the Raptor Reviews channel and go like, man, if Raptor says this game's bad, it must be bad. I want to make it clear that, like, if I don't like something or I do like something, it is because it appeals to my taste, it appeals to my preferences. That's not going to apply for everybody. And I might like something you dislike, and you might like something I dislike. And that's totally fine. The reason I bring all this up is, again, I have a group of friends. You've maybe heard us a couple of times on the Loots channel. Link will be in the description for that. Where we play a lot of Risk of Rain 2 especially, but we're trying to branch out, obviously. But notably, one of our friends in particular, I won't name names, he is not a VTuber fan, doesn't like them, just despises them. And when I found out about the whole VTuber thing, I actually found out about it from the OG VTuber here in the States at the very least, which was Kizunai AI. I found out about her because I'm like, oh wow, the idea of a motion tracked like YouTuber with like a digital avatar and everything like that's amazing. That's really fun. And I watched it casually. I was like, the only downside is obviously the language barrier. You can't, like, as someone who doesn't speak Japanese, I'd have to wait for streams to be translated into English before I could watch them and enjoy them, I suppose. Not that there was anything wrong with watching pure Japanese streams or listening to Japanese audio. It's that the issue is I'm a multitasker. I very rarely will do just one thing at a time. That's one of the things that makes this YouTube channel both a blessing and a curse. Talking while playing video games is a great way to multitask, but at the same time, if I'm just talking, playing video games, and I want to do other things, usually when I'm playing video games, I like to have like streams or podcasts in the background to chill out to. That's just my preferred, not what's the term? That's my preferred layout, I guess, in terms of enjoying a game, is kicking back, putting on like Critical Role or Hololive Girls, VShojo Girls, whatever, and just relaxing, kicking back, enjoying myself, playing some games to keep my hands occupied while my brain's occupied doing other things. It's a great place to get creatively for things like D&D and stuff like that. So as a result, I found out about VTubers, like I said, from Kizuna AI Classic. And then it basically just kind of drifted out of my mind. I'd see them pop up occasionally in my YouTube recommends, but I never really dove in deep. I didn't fall down the proverbial rabbit hole, as it were. That was until they announced Hololive English Myth Generation 1. And I was like, I'll casually check it out. I want to see what everybody's like, you know, interested in, see what the appeal is. And obviously I instantly fell in love with certain people on this platform. Specifically, I'm a big Callie fan with Hololive Gen 1, huge Gura fan, Ina, Kiara, and Amer, all great, obviously. Love all of them. In fact, if you were actually quick enough on the draw and you paid attention, you'll actually know that the Raptor Roll channel's first ever upload was actually, other than the streams obviously, was actually a edited compilation of me for a Gura and Callie Minecraft stream. That is since hidden because it doesn't really reflect my current editing style and preferences and stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just, if I was going to do something like that, which I have considered, I would dedicate an entire channel to it to not clutter up this one. I was a huge fan, and then Council came along, and I fell hard for Council. Like I said, Fauna, Sarah's Fauna. If any of you have seen Maxor's videos, the incorrect summary of insert game here, I love all of them. My favorite thing about incorrect summary of Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure also in Metal Gear Solid Rising, is all the quick references to Sarah's Fauna, including the bits like, you know, I would literally kill someone for this woman. That became me pretty damn quick. I was like, oh, she is delightful, just wonderful, very cozy. And of course, I love all of the Council girls. I've started to obviously watch a ton of JP girls. It's just, and the Indonesia girls, obviously. It's just amazing, and it's a wonderful community, very welcoming, very inviting. Can be cringe sometimes, nothing wrong with that. Any community's cringe. I'm cringe sometimes, it happens. But it's great to see such a welcoming, friendly community, because I have gotten into communities, like, for example, spoilers for any of you who don't know, I'm a huge Danganronpa fan. I love Danganronpa. That is not one of the most welcoming communities I've ever seen. Undertale is another great example of a not very welcoming community. A very self-defeating community, I would also say, the Undertale fandom. So it's nice to see such a welcoming community in terms of the, Well, but anyway, it's very nice to see such a refreshing, like, friendly community who just wants people to enjoy and just supports great independent talent and also contracted talent. Say what you will about the idea of agencies like Hololive, VShojo, stuff like that. Normally, I would be against it. But however, as far as I can tell, they treat their talent right, which is a good sign. That might obviously change. Anything can happen. I obviously had war flashbacks to the early days of YouTube with the idea of Machinima. Talk about a blast from the past, man. Machinima was everywhere. If any of you don't know Machinima, their whole jam was they were a YouTuber talent agency, self-proclaimed YouTuber talent agency, mind you. And their whole vibe, the entire thing they stood for, was taking talented creators and giving them a spotlight in the old way of you doing this, which was having them make videos and uploading them to the Machinima channel. That would be like if I was contracted by, say, tossing a name out there. No one specifically. Fox News. Fox. Why not? Fox. That'd be like if I was contracted by Fox to make content for the Fox YouTube channel. I didn't get to put it on my YouTube channel, and they owned a copyright stake in that content, and I wasn't allowed to do anything with it. That's basically what Machinima tried to do for YouTube, and it didn't work. It worked for a hot minute, and then obviously people got caught on real fast that was not cool. And we've seen modern attempts to recreate that success and that Machinima style of collaborative YouTube channels that all upload to a central location, and it's just never worked. It's just never been popular with our viewers. Viewers will more often not get attached to a certain kind of content, and they'll stick with it, and the channel's retention suffers as a result. So the modern way of doing it is to have a talent agency like, say, Cover, the people who run HoloLive, and have a central channel for specific promotional material, but have the talent have their own specific channels so that the talent cultivates that community. And more often than not, there's crossover. There's always crossover, but there's a lot of people who will just say, this is the one, I'm a fan of this one. It's a very Japanese idol way of going about it. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I'm not the biggest fan of idol culture. I don't subscribe to it. I definitely think certain aspects of idol culture is kind of gross, especially the idea of like, oh, idols aren't allowed to have public relationships for really, really gross reasons, and I'm not a fan of that. But generally speaking, nothing wrong with idol culture in terms of the idea of, again, cultivating YouTube audiences and getting people excited about the idea of watching these streamers and everything like that, and the way they go about it. It's all fine and fun, and again, a lot of them are just really fucking talented, and that's something I definitely appreciate. Just the fucking talent that these communities cultivate is inspiring. Oh look, the boss. Anyway, elite. So with all that being said, back to the actual game here, and back to, I think, where this all started, the idea of having friends who are and aren't into it. I'm a fan. I like HoloLive. I think they're lovely, and I think the community here is just wonderful, just truly magical, and it's great to see such amazing talent get the spotlight I think it definitely deserves. It's just really cool to talk about things that I'm a fan of, and obviously share with you guys my interests in it and everything like that. It's very fun, it's very enjoyable, and it's definitely something I have a lot of fun with. I'm obviously going to recommend that if you've not seen any of them, go watch VTubers. They're lovely, they're wonderful people. There's too many to fucking recommend. In regards to this game in particular, and in terms of the obvious choices, there's obviously the HoloLive talent, Myth, Council, HoloLive Indonesia, Japan, and everything like that. Just so many different people. We're going for Sarah's Fauna, so I can obviously recommend her as a personal favorite of mine. And yeah, it's fun. It's a very fun thing, and I definitely think it is a very cool sort of, it's just cool. It's just cool. So anyway, this is a nice chill game. Okay, immediately rephrase. This is not a chill game. However, this is a chill session for us to just hang out. Talk. Have you guys been doing lately? Tell you what though, I've been really getting into tabletop wargaming. Played some not Warhammer 40k called Grimdark Future. Played a skirmish game of that with my buddy this week. Oh my god, that was so much fun. I want to do it again. I actually, while I am speaking, while we are recording this game right now, I have another 3D print of War Demons in production for another skirmish game later on, which I'm excited for. We're doing remarkably well. When I first picked up the game, I was hot garbage until I got fauna and figured out my strats. But for the most part, I'm surprising myself. We're doing okay. I don't know if we're going to actually beat the boss. That's definitely a small improvement of this game over, say, Vampire Survivors. The bosses in this game are actually like meant to be beaten, which is not something you can easily say for Vampire Survivors with a Grim Reaper. Tell you what, though, I have been really interested in starting non-video game related content on the Raptor Roll channel. I've been really interested in the concept of talking about Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop role-playing games, and specifically world building and stuff like that for tabletop role-playing games, and doing a series about that. It's definitely been on my short list of video ideas. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, just because, if it is, rather, when it's going to happen, because again, there's a lot I need to do to preempt that potential, including a second channel, or like another like 6 or whatever. At least for now, it's probably not going to be in the space of the Raptor Roll channel. If anything, it would probably be on the main Raptor Reviews channel. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. All right, here we go. Hi, Small Ame. Now, we are on a soft time limit to actually beat Small Ame here, because if we don't do it in a certain amount of time, she's going to start spawning elite enemies, and they're not going to drop experience. In fact, they're going to get to the point where they just stop dying. Because again, at some point the game's like, all right, you're not going to kill her, she's not going to kill you, it's time to end it. So again, we're on a soft, I want to say maybe like 5-minute time limit to actually kill her before the game becomes truly impossible. Which we're doing a lot of damage, so I definitely think it's possible. Hey! That's what we like to see! Let's do some character gotcha. The green one, a little to the left. That's what we're going for. So again, as soon as we get fauna, the video is over. So, here we go. Got Iris with alt costume immediately. Got ranked up for Iris. And got Crony. The game goes on. I mean, we got hope, so we might as well. Oh, irises are like just purely horizontal. I see. It's both a blessing and a curse, so we'll see how this goes. Hope has descended. Here we go. Lose 5% HP every second until 1 HP remains, but gain 40% damage. You know, I'm good. Sounds kind of spooky. I don't know if I'm all about that, but I appreciate the offer. All right, got the special. What's that do? Ooh, that's a good special. I love Fauna. Her special's not my favorite. It's okay. By the way, do let me know if you are interested in this game enough to the point where you actually watch a Raptor Reviews episode about it. Like, it'd be kind of funny to review fan games like this. Thankfully, with Fauna, while I don't think her super's that great, her awakened normal attack is arguably the strongest, for at least in my opinion. It's really strong. I think in terms of just like raw stats, I think Sana might be the strongest in terms of just overall powers. But I love Fauna, so obviously I'm biased. Don't send this to her, by the way. Don't be weird. Like, I don't need that on my conscience that she knows it. Let's just keep that's a secret between you and I. And if she finds this video and just kind of pops up in recommendeds, then obviously, you know, shit. I got played. Me and my friends in the Loots Risk of Rain videos, we have a running bit with the Tricorn Hunter's hat. Tricorn Trophy Hunter, that's it. Or is it the Trophy Hunter's Tricorn? Something to that effect. But anyway, once you've used its ability, you just have a hat, and if you activate your special, it just goes ahoy. But we say it explicitly like Marine Senpai, just ahoy. That's one of those bits where it's like, oh, it's a really funny bit. If she ever found out, we're done. Like, it's over for us if she ever knew. Again, don't send it to her. Oh, taking a bit of damage here.
Oh no.
I got to do an no bit in Faith Chapter 1. It was a good bit. So I'm recording this video very last minute to maintain the Sunday upload schedules that I've been trying to do for a while before I went to Alaska. So I'm definitely cutting this one close because it is Sunday morning. We're talking like late Saturday, early Sunday sort of jam. Cutting this one incredibly close, and the reason was my back and neck were out, and we're talking the kind of out where I both wanted to stay in bed because it was too painful to stand up, but also it was so painful on my neck I didn't want to lay down anymore because it was just pressure on my neck. Like it got bad. Thankfully that is mostly past. It's still like tense and a little sore to try to rotate my neck too far, but it's a lot better than it was a few days ago. And that fucked me up real bad this week. So again, we're cutting this one incredibly close. It was either this or bum rush to finish Faith Chapter 2. I really want to take my time with Faith Chapter 2 before we get into Faith Chapter 3, because that's where, if you've watched Faith Chapter 1, when you see Faith Chapter 2, it's going to be a similar situation of just like, oh, I mostly remember. It's not nearly as well as Faith Chapter 1, though. Faith Chapter 3, I know absolutely nothing. I played the demo. That's as far as I know about Faith Chapter 3. I know very little, and I am trying to keep it that way. I have intentionally not watched any Faith Chapter 3 videos or streams or anything. I know I'm late to the party in terms of stuff like that, but I always believed, at least in terms of a personal belief, that you guys don't come to the Raptor Roll channel for current up-to-date gaming news. You come here to chill. You come here to just like hang out. You do the same kind of thing I do, which is I don't really give a crap about new games. Oh, here they come. I don't really care that much about new games. I really like retro games, like more so than I think a lot of people would give me credit for. Because it's definitely a certain opinion of the internet, which is that retro games are good collector's items, but just like the games themselves aren't as good. I love retro games. Unironically, I adore them. It's the kind of thing that I casually play certain retro games in just my spare time. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if you come to this channel, I'm assuming you're a similar way where you like to just get cozy with a game, just relax with some retro gaming goodness and everything like that. You're not that worried about what's coming out like tomorrow. Although there are a couple of games that recently came out that I really want to play. Potionomics looks like a ton of fun. I also really want to play Scorn. Scorn looks like a lot of fun. But that's like, those are the most like new games I'm interested in. I'm definitely more a fan of, again, retro titles. We definitely got lucky with that legendary body pillow in the last run, and we're kind of paying for it here by not having it 13 minutes in, and I'm really starting to feel that extra damage I'm taking. Also, I've been a lot more stingy with my items. I've been specifically trying to upgrade my attack stuff, not a lot of healing. Oh, I got. Oh no. Whoops. I was not paying attention. I was like, oh, I'll go back for the anvil. Oh, I thought he died. Hopefully I don't get a copyright claim for these songs. As far as I can tell, they fall under the remix territory of fair use, so they don't get auto-ID'd. If they do, then I'll just have to substitute them next time. I really should upgrade Tiara's primary because it's really, really good, but I've just been getting really lucky with these buckets, so I'm like, we might as well go for buckets. So a lot of this is JP references. Stage 1 was all Holo EN references. This one's a lot of JP references, which I'm not as up to speed on. I dare say. Again, I'm a Holo EN fan first and foremost. That's how I got started. JP is definitely a lot of fun, though. There's some great talent with the JP members. I love Louis from Holux. Holux? I think they said it's officially Holux, but It's Holo EX. Don't play with my emotions. It's Holo EX. Or just Holo X or whatever. Yeah, her Awaken Slash is really good, so let's go for it. Take the burger. I don't get the burger bit. Like, why are they burgers? Oh no! I got. I didn't even get close. Just be a lot smarter about it. Go for healing, not as much damage, at least for now. Again, the issue was my healing was at an all-time low, so I gotta fix that. I gotta get some items that help me heal whenever I deal damage. Yeah. Definitely not deflecting, no. Uber Sheep, that's a good healing item. It just encourages more of those burgers to show up, which is good. I needed that. Ah, perfect. This heals me on hits. That's perfect. It's exactly what I need right now. Alright, I was not prepared to move on to the new enemy type, so I think we're up to super. Perfect. We can kind of kite them around the table a little bit. That might help. Big might, because they still do. There's a wall there. We're talking about like less than 5 pixels, man. Come on. Oh, there's an anvil. Oh god. Bad decisions. Bad decisions. Bad decisions. You know what? If I'm going to be constantly running, I really do need to get a dancer out. So let's go for it. Oh. Beautiful. It's amazing, actually. That's great. All right, we're doing much better, much better. Damage is at an all-time high. No lava bucket. Let's go for idle song, right? Oh, actually, I think I saw what I was supposed to get instead. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Perfect. Got it. Glow stick was the item I needed. Now we just gotta get upgraded. I'm normally concerned about just like long stretches of silence. However, we're gonna have to edit this down anyway, because again, we're not stopping till we get Mother Nature, which might be soon, but I don't know. Okay, take a minute, take a breather, take a breather. Oh god. Alright, here we go. More glow stick. Faster we get those 2 upgraded, the faster we kind of got the... Oh, hello! Elite. That is some elite energy you got right there, man. I want to stay aggressive, but she's got too many cats. Hey! Nice! Here we go! Ooh, triple. Nice. Oh, you're new. You have a microphone? Where are you supposed to be? I'm sure hardcore Hololive fans will tell me how each and every one of these characters are representations, much like how Holomyth was. I was able to name most, if not all of those. This one, the microphones, I'm like... except for, Lemmy? Maybe? Oh no. Beats me. Is it from Marine? Ahole. Well, it's getting a little crowded. It's cool. It's super. It's clear the space, you know. It got too real there for a minute there. Music's a bop, though. I appreciate. Ah, perfect. We got both at max now confirmed. Oh, I heard that. I need you guys to move real quick. I have a thirst. I have a desire. There we go. This is a good one. Flashing colors, by the way. Watch out. Set a battery. Excuse me. Did I just see those are batteries? What am I looking at? Why are they batteries? Who is this? I'm not up to speed. Who are you? What are you batteries? Definitely get ready for the boss. Alright, both at max. We should be getting that golden anvil any second now. Why are you counting down? Oh, it's you! That is slightly concerning. Oh, that's going to do a lot of damage, isn't it? I don't think I can outrun that. Speed? Yeah, I don't think I can outrun that. Oh! I just did a lot of fucking damage. Alright, we're okay though, we're okay. A little bit of Uba sheep and we'll be good to go. We'll be right as rain. 1 minute till the boss. Here we go. Oh, that's just Hololive. They've just got play buttons for heads. Where are you guys supposed to be? Bunch of nerds. Got him. We're level 50, looking good. I've never fought this boss before. Again, I've never gotten this far on this stage. So we'll see if this is enough of a kill strat. We're seemingly doing some pretty consistent murder, and that's good. It's always good. All about consistent murder. All right. Oh, it's 8chan. And now it's a bullet hell. Nice. Alright. Hey! Nice! Beautiful! That was wonderful. That was a lot of fun. We got 5 tries at gotcha. Ooh. Bay. More Iris. More Bay. You can't see it, but my arms are in the air. We did it! I got my girl. We got one more gotcha. Give me one more gotcha. And we got Sana. Beautiful. Oh, look at her. We actually got all the Council and Iris. Oh, that's great. Look at her. She's amazing. I'd go again, but...
Oh no.
All right, so... Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked this, let me know in the comments down below, and we will definitely see about possibly playing some more Holocure later on down the line. Till then, though, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Catch you guys next time.